Hi Cancer, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your April 2022 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is I look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we actually pull some oracle cards for some additional insight. That's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as the energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If it feels like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, let's get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Queen of Spades, which is Aries energy, and Love, which is Gemini energy. So seeing these two cards here, what I'm getting from this for a lot of you is that you definitely felt some passion and draw toward this person, but with the Lover's energy here, which is Gemini energy, I feel like this is the same for a lot of you. You weren't actually expressing it outwardly to this person, so I feel like this is the same for the majority of you. You're just keeping this to yourself. For some of you, might have actually worked with this person as well. That's what I'm seeing there. And past energy on their side, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy here, and this could just be saying that as far as they go, they might have actually wanted to extend an offer to you as well, but they might have actually taken a long time to do so. So it could have just been one of those things where you were kind of keeping your feelings for this person to yourself, and then this person was pretty slow moving and opening up around expressing their feelings. For some of you, this could say that maybe they reached out during that Virgo full moon that we had recently. All right, present energy on your side, we have Awakening. So this is the equivalent of the Sun in traditional tarot. So it could just be saying that now you guys are actually starting to feel your feelings for this person intensify. You might even be getting some synchronicities in your dreams and whatnot, or just signs when you're out and about. That could be leading you toward this person as well. We do see Cupid as far as the name on the card goes. So yeah, there could definitely be some feeling of your feelings toward this person starting to grow at this time. All right. And present energy on their side, we have the Ten of Chalices. So this is Pisces energy here, and seeing this come up could just be saying that for some of you, what stands out to me is the way there's a similarity a little bit as far as we see he's extending that offer. It looks like some kind of a fruit to the person, and it kind of catches them off guard. And then here it looks like the feminine energy is actually extending something, but the masculine energy looks like he's off in the distance and doesn't even recognize it. So for some of you, could just be saying that maybe they've been coming towards you with offers in their own way, but for whatever reason you might be missing them. And now with the awakening energy, that could just be saying that might be bringing it to your awareness. Like, hey, this person's, trying to make advances towards you. So for whatever reason, you might have been oblivious to that in the past. All right, and in the future position on your side, we have Strength, which is the major arcana card for Leo, and we have Princess of Arrows, which is actually the equivalent of the Page of Swords. So seeing these two here, I feel like this is saying that your feelings for this person are probably continuing to grow still, the passion's continuing to grow, but with the Princess of Arrows, I feel like this is saying you'll finally get to that point where you will come forward and express your feelings for this person. The Princess of Arrows is equivalent to the Page of Swords, and if we think about in the traditional tarot, that person has a stance where they don't seem too comfortable holding the sword, right, which could represent a little bit of a lack of confidence around the communication. And if we look at the artwork here, we see those butterflies, which makes me think of that old term, butterflies in the stomach. So some of you just could just be saying that even if you are nervous about speaking to this person, you are going to open up in the future and express how you're feeling. All right, and the future energy on their side, we have the Six of Wands, Leo energy, and Seven of Wands. So this is also Leo energy there. So yeah, could just be saying that they're trying to grow a bit more confident in their approaches towards you, because like I said, it looks like in the past they might have taken a long time initially. In the present position, there might be another offer being made, but it might be missed somehow. So now they might just trying to be a bit more bold with their offers, but they still might be a little bit guarded too, right? Because now it could be one of those things where like, okay, I'm not sure if Cancer's actually into me, because it looks like the past couple of times You may not have been on the same page. Well, I shouldn't say on the same page because it looks like the feelings were there, but you just might have been oblivious to them making offers. So they just might come forward a little bit more assertively next time. All right. And bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Four of Staves, which is the Four of Wands. And this represents a timeline too. So for some of you, this could actually say that as we get toward the end of the Aries season, you guys will actually start to connect a little bit more. But yeah, this definitely represents an energy of stability, a bit of celebration as well. So it looks like you guys will be moving the connection forward. And interestingly enough, on their side, they also have the Four of Wands. Much different artwork in this deck, obviously, but the same energy. So yeah, definitely looks like there could be some significance around the last 10 degrees of Aries. So let's say between the 10th and 20th of April, there will be a full moon during that time in Libra. So could be some significance around that time in particular too. But yeah, that's what I see with that. So overall, definitely looks like a pretty positive spread. Like I said, it looks like the feelings were there on both sides. You just seem like you may have been a bit oblivious to their feelings, and then they might have just been slow coming forward with their offers. So the two things combined could have just made things a little tricky within the connection. All right. So moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Aqua Moonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and what I'm going to be looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them and from them to you. What I'm going to do initially is shuffle for a bit and look for jumpers, but worst case, if I don't get any, I'll just put the deck down and pull a card that way, but we'll see what we get. So like I said, first looking for unspoken messages from you to them. All right, and we got one there. It fell. There we go. And next we'll see what we get from them to you. All right, and this doesn't want to go back in the deck. So first we'll see what we have on your side first. Okay, we have thoughts. It says, if I've been in my head about you constantly. So yeah, that's kind of what I was picking up on there with the Queen of Staves energy, where I was saying, especially given that for you guys, Gemini energy is your 12th house, that could represent the energy of just imagination and thinking of things as far as that goes, but not actually expressing them sometimes. So that part makes sense. And then, like I said, with the awakening energy, it looks like some of you might be coming out of that and actually coming a little bit closer to actually expressing yourselves. All right, and on their side, we have guilt. It says, hurting you was never my intention, but now it's hurting me too. Interesting. So I didn't really see a backstory between the two of you. Like I said, it just looked like there was interest there, but you're not necessarily expressing yourself to them. So for some of you, I suppose it's possible that that offer they made in the past might have been a bit of an apology. I didn't necessarily pick up on energy from the cards we see here, like I said, but for those of you who have maybe a little bit of a deeper history than what we saw in the past, maybe that will resonate there. All right. And lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffle this deck as well, but here I'm just looking for one card with general advice for us to wrap the reading up with. All right, and that doesn't want to go back into the deck, so let's see what you got. All right, we have TikTok. There's the artwork, and the number is 30. Someone else got this card this month as well. I can't remember who though. Let's see what we got. Okay, it says timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. The Oracle's message. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. So yeah, interesting message there, because I definitely didn't get the energy of either side being pushy. Like I said, it looks like you guys were kind of in your own world where you had the feelings, but you weren't necessarily expressing them. And then this person, if anything, like I said, seems like they were trying to make offers, but they just might have been really slow in doing so. But hopefully that resonated with someone. The relationship message says love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. So yeah, pretty positive message there. So funny enough, like I said, it seems like this person might have been making attempts in the past, and they might have been going under the radar for you guys. Like I said, in the future, definitely does look like there's going to be some forward progress there. So yeah, maybe you guys both had other things that you needed to work on. So as far as that goes, could just be saying the timing might not have been right in the past, but definitely looks like you will see some forward progress there. All right, so whatever resonated with you guys, we'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.